Greetings, divine radiance. I am Nikila Asha of Ashworth Scott Life Sculpting. I am a divine interpreter interpreting messages and methods from the divine that empower you to create and live an abundant life. So it has been such a long time since I have reported from my mobile office. But as most of you know that watch Wednesday Live and Power Hour, my mom is here visiting. And so before I went upstairs, I was just sitting here and decompressing a bit. And I was led by Spirit to get on and give you a message. And, I figured, why not do it right here from the car? My mom's probably up there watching TV. And instead of disturbing her and having her shut everything down, I can record right here. But today is March 3rd, 2019, and we are in this really amazing 333 energy. And I'm being called to remind you that shift is taking place. Shift is happening. In order for you to build yourself up to where you're choosing to be, it's so important that you're willing to tear yourself down in regards to who you have always been. That saying says if you like something different, you got to be willing to do something different. So think about all of the things that are not serving you. And you can peel the layers back like an onion, or you can come in like a wrecking ball and you can just destroy that baby and start all over. However way you're calling to release and rebuild is up to you. But the message that Spirit is telling me to give to you is it is time for you to do the rebuild. Now, when I say there's a ton of auspicious energy and opportunities just waiting for you to activate your free will, waiting for you to see the synchronistic signs, waiting for you to see the miracles, waiting for you to create the magic, your divine guides are here waiting for you to say, I'm ready. Let's get to work. And it's time for you to get to work. We've all been experiencing major releasing lately, whether you are consciously aware of the major release that's been going on, or whether you've just been feeling a little off balance or a little emotional, or, just not feeling quite like yourself. You've been releasing too. A release doesn't have to be something that's like this apparent, like, oh boy, I'm releasing, I'm crying my eyes out and I feel like a brand new me. It doesn't have to always be that, right? But we've been releasing, we've been in this energy. So now Spirit is saying we're coming to that end of that release phase. And now it's about what are we going to do to replenish all that we've gotten rid of? What are you going to do to replenish? So some of you are actually holding on to aspects of your old self. And Spirit is saying, let it go. It has served its purpose. You are now, whether you are watching this today, March 3rd, 2019, or 10 years from now, you are being called by Spirit to allow yourself to elevate. You are being called to accept that you are no longer in the preparation phase for the period in your life that you're being called to enter right now. You are releasing yourself from the chains that keep you bound to your past, and you are being called to enter into the next phase, to elevate and enter into the next phase of preparation. And then you'll get done with that and you'll be entered into the next phase, and the cycle will continue. So, the main message here is to know that you are supported. You are being divinely guided. You are right where your soul has agreed to be. And it's up to you to release all of the things that keep you stuck and stagnant. It's time for you to give yourself permission to elevate. Even a lot of us that are enlightened, we have been taught all of our lives to feel a certain way, to behave a certain way, to believe a certain way. That when we start to step into truth, it feels uncomfortable. And when we feel uncomfortable, because discomfort doesn't feel good, our first response is to fight it. But understand that as you release, you grow and you elevate. There is going to be a level of discomfort. There's going to be a degree of discomfort. But give yourself permission to fight through that. Because on the other side of that discomfort, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, it's amazing. You know that saying, after struggle comes ease? My grandmother used to always say, anything worth having is worth working for. And wouldn't you say that your peace is worth working for? Your self-love is worth working for? Your confidence and courage is worth working for? Your abundance is worth working for? You are worth working for. So if you have been straddling the fence, if you have been engaging in self-destructive behaviors or beliefs, it's time to stop. It's time to show yourself just how worthy you are. And it starts with you. It's time to love yourself enough to move forward. Whatever that means for you, it's time. What would you do if fear wasn't an option, if fear didn't exist? If failure, what the mind perceives as failure, was no longer present? What would you do if you still believed in the power of your dreams? If you still believed that you could do anything, what would you do? Spirit is telling me to tell you to do it. You know, be like Nike and just do it. Do it. You deserve it. It's time. There is a whole community of souls that your ignited light is the flame that will ignite their inner light. And Spirit is saying the time is now. So I'm not going to go on, but I was just led to share that with you. Happy March 3rd, or happy whatever day it is that you see this. And just have a conversation with your higher self. Connect with your spirit guides. Meditate daily. Meditate daily, twice a day, in the morning before you start your day, and the end of the night before you go to sleep. Meditate. You'll gain so much clarity. You'll gain so much peace. And it'll make it so much easier for you to stand in your power and walk in your purpose. So I thank you so much for taking the time to listen, to watch. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe and ding that bell so you don't miss a thing. And I thank you so much. Again, I leave you with peace, love, bliss, and abundance. I'll talk to you soon.